And I'm Mike.
Welcome back to Thursday and Show and Tell monthly favorite day. I don't always like saying show and tell day because I'm not
It
always
sounds,
showing and
yeah.
telling. I'm
It
like
also,
it's usually just my monthly fave.
yeah. I mean, we could change it to that. Show and tell just kind of sounded good, and that's what we
Sounds
went
more
with.
catchy. We can
Yeah.
keep doing it. It's just clickbait.
Plus, yeah, exactly. That's what I think. Like, wait, what are they telling? You
Like,
know?
ooh, what are they about to talk about? And then
Yeah.
it's like, you know,
Yeah. I think, well, never mind. I'll tell you later. I have a theory.
oh,
But,
okay.
so,
So, um, I will go first because you are doing a whole thing with yours.
yeah, I have a
So,
PowerPoint presentation that I'll be doing for the class today.
yeah, yeah, PowerPoint would be so funny.
That would be. I may do that sometime, so let's not joke around about it too much.
Stop. Yeah, it's gonna be for me too. For my Christmas list. Once it's December, it's gonna
Right,
be my
that's right.
Christmas list. It's not gonna be my
Yeah.
monthly fave. It's gonna be my monthly manifestations.
You know what? I think we should do an episode like that where we pick our top items that we would like to buy on Amazon.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got them. I love adding to cart on not even just Amazon, like a lot of websites, and then I
Yeah.
just kind of like leave it. I think that's the real fun part of it. Is just scrolling through, looking at it, and then like,
Yeah.
you know.
The problem is
I,
though, like your mom and I share the same Amazon account, so she'll go on and add stuff to the cart, and then I'll go on to like buy coffee, and I mistakenly buy $500 worth of Amazon stuff
oh
because I mean that
yeah.
hasn't actually happened, but it's almost happened.
I've almost accidentally done that too, yeah. Where then I go on, yeah, for like something that's like $4 and my total's
Yeah.
70.
Yeah, it's
It's like,
like,
oh,
wait.
yeah, that's right. I was doom scrolling on Amazon the other night.
Doom scrolling on. You know what? Actually, lately, I got to be honest with you. We talked about TikTok shop before. I've gotten
Mhm.
a little lost in the TikTok shop lately.
It's good, right?
They
The
they
worst
got
part
they
is
got some tool
waiting.
deals. Yeah, they got some tool deals on there.
But really, like, depending, it doesn't, you don't always have to wait too long. It's
No.
not always like, you're waiting 2 months for a product. Usually it's a lot shorter than that, depending.
Hmm.
Like it tells you.
Interesting. I'll have to keep
So,
that in mind. I haven't bought anything yet, but boy, I've looked.
yeah, you just have to pay attention to the shipping. Sometimes you can get the free shipping too. If you wait long enough, if and you leave it in your thing, like, eventually it'll pop up with a deal of free shipping. That's when you snag it.
Oh, there you go. That's the move. All
Yeah.
right. Well, you're first.
Alrighty. My monthly favorite is Aldi grocery store.
Oh, good one.
I've just really been loving Aldi. I've left it more for just than, longer than just this month, but I love it there. I really
Yeah.
do. You can do almost all your grocery shopping there. There's a few brands and items that like, you might have to go to another grocery store for because they don't have everything. But I
Right.
feel like they're a mini better version of Walmart because then they have their one
Okay.
aisle where they'll have like fun items, furniture, not well, sometimes furniture. um,
TVs. No, there's no
not
TVs.
TVs. That's what I'm saying. Like, not that high up, but like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
milder. Like they'll have some home decor items that are super cute, doormats. They have sometimes they'll have like smaller area rugs, um, laundry baskets. Just I could go on.
Yeah.
Kid little knickknacks too. Um, and then yeah, they have their so why I love it the most is because I don't really know the whole schematics of it, but from what I do know is because they package their own um things, they don't have a lot of name brand stuff there,
Right.
but they
But they do
package
sell
their own.
some name brand stuff.
They
They
do
do
sell
sell
some
some
name
name
brands.
brand.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think their non-name brands, a lot of them are made. I think they have name brand, Aldi Oreos, and I think they're almost just as good as a regular Oreo, and it's literally like $2-3 cheaper than a regular
Oh
pack of
yeah,
Oreos.
yeah,
Come on. And
that's
it's
wild.
I think it's just as good. I think it's just
So
as good.
like we've been in there, and you're right, we don't go in there a lot, but we were in there recently, and we were looking, and we were like, wow, we really should come here to get more of our stuff. And the one thing I was curious about is like for some of their like produce type items or like dairy type
Mhm.
items, how's their prices compare for that kind of stuff, for like milk or eggs or those kind of things?
I think their milk and eggs is probably comparable to like what I spend when I go to Target. You
Okay.
know, it's like their a half gallon of milk is a dollar something, like $1.70, or I don't know, so like a dollar something. Maybe
Hmm.
if anything, cents less than Target.
Right.
I think their produce is way quality wise way better than
Oh,
other grocery stores that I've
then the
recently gotten
competition.
produce at.
Right.
And I bought produce. I bought peppers the other day at a different
Hmm.
grocery store, and one of them was literally rotten, like a day later. And then
Wow.
even I bought a cucumber. It was for the pasta salad. I bought a cucumber. That cucumber I had to cut like a third of it off because it
Oh,
was
I
like
hate that.
rotten. I bought
I hate when
cucumbers
that
at
happens.
Aldi, and I keep it, in my fridge. I mean, I don't usually I buy my produce like as I'm using it, but fresh, so fresh, great prices. Like I don't know. I think their produce is definitely slightly cheaper. Um, and then they have like their chips, their brands of chips that are literally a dollar, $2 for a bag. You literally can't beat
Hmm.
that. They have
Hmm.
their brand of the like small variety chip bags,
Hmm.
$6 for like a whole big variety pack.
And chips are expensive everywhere.
So
Like
expensive.
potato chips are ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is a good
I'll
one.
literally go there. I'll get a whole cart, like a full cart of groceries, $200.
Yeah, that's
That's like
gosh,
old school Walmart days.
we went to Target tonight and we didn't have a full cart and it was more than that.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. And I'm buying
like
when I'm going
decent
there
amount more
and
than that.
filling up the cart, like I'm buying, 2 weeks worth of groceries easily,
Yeah,
two,
yeah.
3 weeks of groceries, like a bunch of
That's
different
good.
meats, chickens, and also I think that their bean quality is pretty good as well. Like I
Yeah.
buy this, I don't know, it's like organic grass-fed ground beef, and it's
Hmm.
five something. I haven't seen it that low anywhere else.
Right, right. Yeah, and what I remember when we were in there, like the quality looked really good. Like their
Yeah.
meat. Like
Mhm.
that was the thing I was noticing, was that like even their brand stuff was looked good. It looked like it would be good.
Yeah, and they also have like their again, it's like their branded stuff, like specialty items. So they have like their brand of these delicious little seasoning blends that are
Hmm.
different from ones I see in the store. They also have just like their brand of little novelty snacks and dips and just like kind of like Trader Joe's style. You know how you go into Trader Joe's and they always have like those different little like cookies that are, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
they
That
have
are
things like
unique.
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. That's very cool.
I
Yeah,
love Aldi.
funny thing on talking about the produce, where I've been surprised with the quality of produce is, and we just had an order come today from here. We haven't done it in a while, but uh, Kroger,
Oh, I've heard
because
that. Yeah.
they only deliver. And I remember the first time we got food from them, we were ordering some produce. We were like, well, I don't
Mhm.
know, because I'm not picking it out. Is it going to be good? And I'm amazed that every time we get an order from them, the quality of their produce is just like top notch. It's always really good.
Mhm. Yeah, I've heard
So,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
that's a
downside
good
of
one. That's a
Aldi,
good one.
you gotta pay for your bags. But at this
Yeah.
point, I got my reusable bags. It's
Yeah.
like
I mean that's
15
not
or
as much of a
ten
thing
cents for a
today either.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's not
you
even
know,
as much of a thing because everybody has those reusable bags, so you just use those.
yeah.
That's
So
cool. I like
yeah,
that one. I like that
my
one.
monthly fave.
I will agree with that one. I accept
Thank
that
you.
one. Okay, now mine is actually a visual one because we were talking before about scrolling on TikTok, and somehow
Hmm.
I got this person that shows up in my algorithm now. Actually, I now have followed their TikTok because
Wow.
their stuff is so good. So I'm gonna share my screen. It's like when you're in a Zoom and somebody goes, "Is it okay if I share my screen?" What would they
Yeah.
do if somebody said no? I prefer you
Please
didn't do that.
don't. Yeah.
It's like you're asking permission
That's
just so in case, you share the wrong screen and that was where you were looking at the dirty movies, people can't
mm,
complain because I asked first.
yeah.
So
Everyone can
this,
see
by the
this.
way, also, this is the first time that we're doing this kind of thing. So uh, this may not work out so well. So it's this guy here, and I forget what his name is on TikTok, but I'm sure I'll be able to post. Oh, here we are. Nick Harrison, right? So
Hmm.
what this are you seeing this by the way?
I can see it. Yeah.
Can you see my screen? Okay, good. Uh, it's that Zoom thing again. So what
That's
this guy
funny.
does, a lot of his stuff anyway, like these ones,
Hmm.
it's basically he takes different versions of like songs and he
Hmm.
has them done in like kind of classic soul style, and some of the results
Mm.
just like blow me away. So let me find a good one here. I should have looked through these first and figured out which one I wanted to show. Oh, here, this
This is
this was
very
a really
neat.
good
Look
one.
at we're on.
Come on, there we go.
That's classic soul. About to go play this for my wife.
It's glitching a little on us, isn't it?
Not the glitch.
Yeah, I may have stopped it accidentally.
Oh, hold on, little girl. Show me what he's done to you. Stand up, little girl. A broken heart can't be that bad when
Okay, I'm
it's
not gonna
through.
not gonna play the
It's
whole
through.
thing because we'll probably get into some kind of copyright things or something.
Wow.
But
That no. That's pretty good though.
yeah, isn't
That's
isn't
really
that
good.
wild? So apparently, I think he generates these with AI, and like there's a
Mm.
oh here's another one that's kind of interesting. Bad Medicine by Bon Jovi. Um, if it comes up, I think he generates them with AI, and it's amazing to see like the result of what AI comes out with. You know,
Bad Medicine by Bon Jovi is classic soul. I knew this would be a fun one. I just had no idea how fun. Check this out.
Your love is like bad medicine. Bad medicine is what I need. Oh, shake it
okay,
up.
so that was another one. I'm gonna stop sharing now.
He's a good artist overall.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Even the
so
quality.
yeah, I mean, so but he's not actually like singing on those. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that that's just the AI, generating the voices and everything.
Really? It
So it's
sounds
it's
like it's. It looks like it's him.
well, he's lip syncing to it, I think, when he plays them because he's not always singing along with them like that. But
Mm.
also sounds like it could be him, so I don't know. But I that's been showing up like on my TikTok all the time, and I'm just every one of them that comes up, I'm like, because there was another one and I couldn't find it in there. I would have played this one, but
Hmm.
"Don't Stop Believing" by Journey
Oh
is
yeah, I'm
one of
sure
them that's
that's a
on
good
there.
one.
So if you're
Hmm.
watching this and you're curious about it, like check him out on TikTok because I could just sit and keep watching those because I'm like, wow, yeah, that song's really good in that style. It's like it's
Yeah.
amazing to hear that kind of thing. And the really
Hmm.
amazing thing to me about it is that it's all, done with AI. Like I don't know what software he uses to do it. Hey, maybe he could be our first interview. Maybe I get in touch with him and interview him about his use of AI on his
Wow.
TikTok
Does it
because
say that he's AI? That he uses AI?
I think one of the hashtags he has on there is AI. So I'm pretty
Mm,
sure that's what he's doing. If not, maybe somebody I don't know knows who he is, and they could find out. I probably
yeah.
could look into his TikTok a little more and find out. But like lately, that's been a lot of what I've been watching on TikTok, and yeah, I've been very impressed by that. Just because I think it's so
Yeah.
cool to do that kind of thing, to like take a song that's in one style and do it in a completely different style, and it's like, wow, that really works.
Yeah, AI or not, I think that's a
Yeah,
that's a cool concept in general, and it shows,
yeah.
honestly, it shows also just the versatility with music in general.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing to me is like, a song in one genre that's because the other ones that I see all the time are there was one that showed up that was a different guy who was
Hmm.
doing what the heck was it? Hit Me Baby One More Time. Now, this
Hmm.
wasn't AI. This was this guy imitating Ozzy Osbourne, and he was doing it in like Ozzy Osbourne style, but he
Hmm.
was, it was the lyrics and all that to Hit Me Baby One More Time. And
Hmm.
it was the same thing. I was like blown away by how, wow, that actually works. Like that could have been an Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
that was surprising to me. So yeah, mine was that. I'll be interested to see how this turns out on the podcast because I don't know how it's gonna
It's
look. It's
kind
gonna
of
be
like
interesting.
when like a country artist does a collab with like a rapper or something,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
somehow it works great,
Wasn't there a
like two
time?
completely different genres.
Yeah, wasn't there a time like back when Taylor Swift was kind of changing over from country to pop more, where she would
Hmm.
release like a country version of a song and the pop version of the same song. I
I'm
think
not
there
sure. I
was
don't
a
remember.
short while where that was going on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's just interesting that two completely different genres like that in general
Yeah.
can um
Yeah,
can work.
yeah, it just shows how like dynamic, music really is that you can take the same
Hmm.
song, you can mix up the style a little bit and it sounds like a completely different song even though it's the same song. It's just wild to me. I'm very impressed by that. And to your point, it's more impressive I think if it's not AI
Hmm.
um because, that's a lot of work to go through. But if it is AI, it's also very cool that the stuff, and I know there is a lot of really advanced stuff that people can do, with AI, some of the AI music software. It's
I
wild.
was gonna say probably at this point, like, with how advanced all of that is getting, even if, you record a song like just on a regular mic like this, I'm sure you can send it into AI and say like mix this or
Yeah.
make my voice sound more clear or better or whatever.
Right.
Master,
Well,
what is it that they do?
interestingly,
Like master it or whatever.
yeah. Interestingly, I'd heard something that Spotify was having to they were having to like shut down a bunch of things that were like songs that were AI created songs. They were
Oh
almost referring
yeah.
to it as like spam. Like people are just putting all this music out on Spotify that's AI generated stuff, and it's kind of clogging up the works. So
Hmm.
they're starting to do that. So hopefully Spotify doesn't find out that we are entirely AI generated. We're not even real people,
Yeah.
and they shut us down.
Yeah.
I don't think AI could be this bad though,
No, we
honestly.
are real people because otherwise I would have like seven fingers.
That's true. That is true.
My
Also,
fingers wouldn't.
what I've noticed with all the AI videos, whenever somebody
Hmm.
generates an AI video, is the the AI person is always waving. Like at the end of the video, they're always like,
Like looking
or
like they're
the
getting
ones where
off a
they'll
Zoom call.
yeah, yeah, the ones where they'll take like an old photo and they'll turn it into a live action picture. The person always ends up waving. Like
Yeah, that's friendly. They said look
AI
friendly, and
thinks
that's
that
all
that's
AI
all
knows.
we do.
Uh-huh.
The AI systems just think that human beings just go around waving. You know why? Because it has access to all those Zoom meeting recordings, where at the end everybody's going, "Okay, bye."
True. That's funny. Anyways,
And I
y'all.
try not to. I try not to do that on calls now. I try really hard not to. But,
I always
you
do
know,
just because everyone else ends up doing it, and then I look like the jerk.
yeah, you look like you're being at even though I just think because if when we're all in the same place, when we go to those company meetings and we're all in one location, when we leave the meeting room and say, okay, well, we're done, bye. Everybody's not waving like that, you know. It's just
You're not like,
it's
all
weird.
right, see ya.
Yeah,
You could just start thumbs upping when you're on
yeah,
your way out. Like,
yeah. Do the double guns.
double guns would be crazy.
All right. I think that's our favorites for the week. Our show and tell, our best of the month, whatever we're calling this now. We'll come up with another name next month, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah. Anyways, bye everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.